Let's go a couple of years before.
Yeah.
Stargate SG-1. 100 Days is one of my favorite episodes. And it's controversial among fandom because there are a lot of Jack-Sam shippers out there. And this is one where it's almost all Rick, and the team is just, trying to claw their way to him for the entire episode. Tell me about the Adorans. Tell me about Garen. Tell me about getting this part.
Well, like I said, it was. I know that Rick had. Rick probably had a say in it. I don't know this for sure, but I'm sure. I mean, at that time, I was pretty hot in the 12 to 16-year-old category. I remember, to be honest with you, I don't remember the audition, but I do remember working on it and working with Rick again. It was working with, and he's great. He's hilarious. He's funny. He loved Vancouver. He wasn't like some actors that come to Vancouver for 9 months and they talk shit about it. He loved it. He loved Vancouver. He's a hockey guy, right? Like that's what my MacGyver days with him were his flashback scenes were when he was a young hockey player, when MacGyver was the hockey player. So, he's a big hockey guy and he just loves Vancouver. Anyways, we shot in Vancouver. It was I think a 10-day shoot or something. I had with a good friend of mine, actually a good friend of mine's sister, Julie Patswald. I don't know if you recognize that, but the two Stargates I did, Stargate 1 and Atlantis, well, Julie Patswald, who is a dear friend of mine, she is in both of them.
I didn't know she's in the other one too.
It's unbelievable. Yeah. Wow. So, God rest her soul. We lost her a number of years ago, but she was a real special girl, and she was a local actress. And again, I went to high school with her sister, so very close connection there. We had great chemistry. So when you sent me the show to watch, I was watching it the other night, and I had a tear in my eye because we lost her way, way, way too young. And she's such a great performer, and we worked well together on screen. So it was fun working with her. It was fun working with Rick. Mm-hmm. And I agree with you. It was like that. I didn't watch a lot of the Stargate, the first Stargate. I didn't know there was a lot of relationship stuff going on, but I always thought that this was like the first love, kind of love thing that they had going.
The one where he fell in love. Yes.
Yes.
Married against his will. No.
Right. Yes.
Jeez.
So that's when I rewatched it the other night, I go, oh, this is actually very sweet because he's like he was emotional in a couple of the scenes, and that's something that you just didn't see from him often, right?
And it was an interesting choice, although the opposite choice would have caused more attention in the script and more focus to be placed on the two of you's relationship. But it was I always recognize the fact that Garen's set up as not being resentful of Jack for basically moving into his home. He's already, before the trouble starts, the fire rain starts, he's already he already is imitating Jack in terms of like certain phrases and everything else.
Yeah, he's like, who is this cool guy? That's cool or whatever the line was. But you could tell that there was some admiration and some, this guy's awesome. This is great.
It's a great show. It's a great hour for Rick, and he had a great supporting cast. I'm still trying to get Michelle on because in so many ways it's her show.
Yes.
The story really focuses on her.
Did a fantastic job, man. And again, the late Julie. And we, I watched the other one, the other episode you sent me. I'm blanking on which one with the name.
Childhood's End.
Childhood's End. There you go. Much smaller part. I remember rewatching that one going, am I even in this thing? But there is a backstory to that too. The director was I had worked with the director previously. So,
David Winning.
Yeah, David's good and still a good friend of mine. Great guy. I worked with him on Jack London's Call of the Wild. I played the lead actor on Call of the Wild. So he directed an episode of that. And then he just said, hey, do you want to do this? Not the biggest part, but you know what? It's going to get you employed and it's going to get you hanging out with me again. I said, yeah, why not, man? And so another 5 or 7 day shoot with another friend of mine, and I had a lot of fun.
Wow. Are you a sci-fi fan? Do you find yourself being drawn to stories like this, or are you?
I do. I mean, I never really kind of got into the Stargate 1. I did, especially the film, and then the first few episodes of the first few seasons of the TV series. But then I think what did they do? 12, 13
They did
seasons.
10 seasons of SG1.
Right. So I kind of was like,
214. Yeah. Guys, where you're going, I can't follow that much. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
I have hockey to
well,
do.
I am a sci-fi. I do love. I mean, that's the joy about these streaming services, right? You get on Netflix the other night, or Hulu, or whatever, Paramount, and just type in sci-fi, and holy shit, there's a plethora. And the one I'm watching right now is a Argentinian sci-fi thing. So it's
What's
like
it called?
every country. I can't even pronounce it. Starts with an E. It just came out last week, and it's about like the world ending, and it snows this. The snow is toxic and it kills people instantly. It's actually quite funny. But again, you can get into and all these countries are putting them out, right? And it's like, okay, look at Romania. They've got a sci-fi Netflix section, and you're going to find something in there that's worth watching.
Eternaut.
Yeah, that is it. Eternaut.
Interesting. Very good.
Yeah.
I love the tapestry of science fiction because it allows us to really hold a mirror to the audience and say, this could be you given this set of circumstances. Will you take my hand and let me show you how? And in one hand, it's very much, you have to really be careful of the balance between being too preachy, but sharing a message at the same time, you know? And it doesn't have to, but I think that is what sci-fi does best, because you can do any kind of genre and couch it in some kind of an element that is foreign enough that the audience won't necessarily feel like they're being beat over the head with it.
Right. Yeah. You know what does that beautifully is Deus Ex Machina. You know, like that's or Deus Ex Machina, however you want to say it.
Deus Ex Machina?
Yeah.
Are you talking about with the female robot?
Yeah, like that's
Ex Machina.
Yeah, that's right. So you're like, can happen, and that is happening. Like this incredible robot that looks very real, and you're exactly right. Like you could be in that world. Just let your mind kind of go on this little journey, and that's what, like you said, that's the cool thing about sci-fi.
What do you think about how quickly AI is moving? Do you think we're ready?
It's nuts, man. It's especially in the film TV world, but it's happening everywhere. Like I'm in the retail world now, and you look at everything from restaurants. They're all starting to like. There's restaurants that don't have waiters or anything. They're robots that come up and drop your food off.
Droids.
Yeah, I mean it's happening. We just gotta. It's bizarre. You gotta either embrace it or just. I mean, my mother doesn't even know how to work an iPhone. So.
It's my father. Oh, God. Thanks for watching this clip from Dial the Gate. You can find the full live stream shows on our YouTube channel or visit dialthegate.com for the complete schedule. See you on the other side.